if our time is ours to waste, to leave behind a better place, then I need nothing more than life with you.
Two-time NBA champion Danny Green is with us.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Zach Lowe. And you know this guy, you used to play with him in that
cool.
San Antonio place.
I used to give him water.
Right, and that kind of guy.
Make sure his jersey was tucked in properly.
I got to just ask straight off the top, why pick the Lakers in free agency this summer?
I mean, I think it was a pretty easy decision. After knowing that we couldn't bring back the same team in Toronto and knowing that there wasn't a lot of space there, cap-wise, LA was number one option. Knowing that, I mean, they didn't have a lot of players under roster, but the players that they had under roster were pretty damn good. So, you know, they had Anthony Davis, had LeBron, I think, you know, two other guys, Kuz,
Right.
and then they signed Troy Daniels, I think. So they had like 4 guys at the time. But I was like, you know what? Looks like a good foundation.
Like, that's a basketball team. I could do
great,
that.
It's a great city,
That's
and we have a chance to be, you know, a contender just with those 4. And then we added obviously some even greater pieces with DeMarcus, Dwight. Obviously DeMarcus went down. Dwight, Rondo. We had some shooters. KCP came back. Dudley. So many guys. You know, so many guys.
But no, watching you go to Toronto last year and really be one of those guiding, hey, this is how we do it. This is the process, along with obviously Kawhi.
Yeah.
But now that you come here and you're now taking on that role, you're a 2-time champion. You've done it twice.
Yes. I've been lucky, man. I've been on some great teams. But you know, the role this time around I think is a little different. I don't have to be, as you know, I'm going to be that anyway, just because I'm used to doing that coming from Toronto, being a leader and teaching guys of how we need to be, the atmosphere we need to win. We've got so many winners on this team. You know, JaVale's got 2, Rondo's got 1, Bron's got 3. So many guys that have been in the playoffs and been in contenders or been in the finals and have won. So many veterans that I don't have to be that main focus or that main leader guy in the locker room. We can do it collectively as a group, and I think that's going to be, you know, real, you know, helpful in the future, especially deep in the playoffs when we have our depth or we have some injuries. You never know what's going to happen, but that experience is going to help us a ton in the future.
There's only two guys who have won with 3 different teams in the NBA, so you could be number 3?
That would be amazing. To be on a short list of, you know, those 2 guys. More so for me, just winning anywhere. It doesn't matter. The same team, but just winning a championship is a special thing to do, and it's very hard. And I realized I was spoiled earlier in San Antonio, but I realized how hard it is to get back to that stage and get that opportunity. But we have a group here, so we have a chance, and if we stay healthy and if, you know, we come together as a group chemistry-wise, I think the only people that could beat us is ourselves.
How'd you get so comfortable? Started the way your career started. How'd you get so comfortable on the big stage? Because you're not 2-time champion, but people forget the year you lost in San Antonio. You made like 1,000,000 threes. You were maybe going to be the MVP of that series.
I made a couple. I made a couple shots. But being around Timmy, Tony Manu, and obviously playing for Pop, they keep you professional and keep you very humble. You know, you don't let your ego get too big, and just more focused on the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think about me hitting the shots. It was more so winning the game and just focus on the game and not even thinking about it. But learning from them, making winning plays. Obviously, you had some failures. You missed some shots. You had some bad games. But learning from them to not get too, you know, high or too low, and learning how they've taken the process as they've gotten older, and not thinking too much about it, just playing basketball, having fun, is, you know, helped me and said prepare for that stage and also, you know, be accustomed to that stage.
I noticed when you talked about those vets who kept you being professional, you did not mention Richard Jefferson. So.
Rich definitely was one of those guys. As soon as I got there.
Yeah, no,
guys like
I kept
Manu
it lighthearted.
and Timmy,
I kept it
they
very
really
lighthearted.
taught me how to be
It's hard days and it's hard months. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Hits me all at once. My pride is getting in the way and I'm on the run. Scared that things are gonna change. What will I become? No, I can't take it sometimes. That's why I dive into rhymes. That's why we dive into lies. We digging deeper inside. We try to keep up with life. We hide our pain from the light. Do what we can to survive. But no,